What's up, YouTube? It's your boy K2. You already know what I do, and I'm back with another one. And as I told you yesterday in the last video, I told you we should be seeing some news soon. What happened the next day? We got some news. Okay, so yesterday the NBA 2K Twitter account was NBA 2K19. Right now it is NBA 2K20, and it shows you these slides with the words next. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Alright, I'm about to show you in a second what this means and why this cover is probably the real one. Okay, so you can see Anthony Davis right here on this cover. This was posted on Instagram by Prime.NBA. So the reason I think this is real is you see everything. You see how the name is at the top. You see the rating. You see the logo NBA 2K20, and then on his left or right shoulder, however way you want to look at it, you can see the sign that says next right behind him. Okay, so is this coincidental, or is this the best Photoshop I've ever seen? Really? Now on to the next part. Here we have Microwave tweeting, "What are your thoughts on being able to dribble and shoot off check?" So obviously this is pretty much about guards. So stretches can shoot pretty much from anywhere on the court, so guards are totally disadvantaged. They make a shooting build and they're smaller, but what do they get? They get stretches that make a shooting build, are taller and can do more. So what's the point of making a shooting build that's supposed to be the best at shooting, and then you don't get to be the best at shooting? It doesn't make sense. So basically, guards want it to be evened out, such as Davis, Lamasa, and Hank the Tank, guys like that. Now, on to the next part. Then he asked, "Got any feedback ideas on free throw shooting in future 2Ks? Let me know." Really, it's no problem. This is just him asking questions. Alright, now, right here he asks, "Any specific archetypes? Can you take over too easily? Is it too difficult with any arts?" Reply, "Let me know your thoughts." Now, personally, I think post scorers, glass cleaners, rim protectors, things like that, it's way too easy. Through one possession, teammate misses a couple times, they grab the rebound, get 3 rebounds and an assist, or maybe not even assist, and they've got takeover. Get 2 more rebounds, that's team takeover. That can change a whole game. That is not good. That is not good, because not everyone's gonna run a post or glass when they're playing 2s or 3s. So when you have this, when you have team takeover, you've got a stretch with takeover then, or you've got a post with takeover. Maybe you got a lock with takeover. It's just toxic, and you can't have that, because people aren't gonna want to play the game anymore. So it should be harder for centers to get takeover, and it should be easier for guards to get takeover, because guards have to get, if you're a playmaker, you gotta get assists, things like that. You gotta hit 3s, and you gotta get back on defense. Rebounds don't really help, and assists help a little bit. So it's too easy for one, too hard for another. So guards, it's too hard. Centers, it's too easy. It's simple. Alright, the last thing he tweeted was, "How long should takeover last when activated?" 47% said leave it as it is, 31% said it should last longer, and 22% said it should be shorter. Okay, now back to the thing before this. If it's all evened out and it's the same difficulty to get takeover for everyone, then it should last the same amount of time for everyone. So it should be where you don't have to have a pure build to have a longer takeover. Because if you have a double arc build, say you have a shot creating stretch, your takeover before you hit 94 and get your double takeover is going to be way shorter because it's a single takeover. But if you have a pure stretch, your takeover is going to last longer because you're a pure build, pure archetype, which shouldn't be. But if that's how it's going to be, um, if you don't have a pure build, it needs to last as long as a pure build until you get your double takeover, and then split it in half, so it's all fair for everyone. Alright y'all, so the first part of the video that you watch, I recorded that at 3 a.m. I woke up at about 9, checked my phone, and I see NBA 2K20 has tweeted, and Ronnie 2K has tweeted. I was like, okay, what is this? So the tweet said the next, you know what I'm saying? Had Dwayne Wade as a Legend Edition, Anthony Davis as a Standard Edition. Standard Edition $60 as usual, and Legend Edition $100, which is different. But anyway, so I look at that, I'm like, all right, pre-order is here. I'm about to get it right now. And so I was literally about to upload the video, and so the Xfinity guy comes. He decides as soon as he gets in the house, he's gonna unplug the router. As soon as I click the button, I could have been one of the first ones. But hey, so let me know if y'all enjoy. I will be back with another video tomorrow. We should be seeing some teasers, some more stuff, and I also have another thing to show you about what I think about parks in 2K20. YouTube, you already know what to do. It's your boy K2, and I'm out. Bow. Alright, as y'all can see here, like I said in the beginning, AD on the cover, the same one I showed you, and Dwayne Wade on the cover. It's not the same exact cover that I showed you, but it's the same color and basis. And one thing is, in the background for AD, it looks like the Old Town Flyers Park, because you can see the train in the back. And for D Wade, it looks like Sunset Beach. So are we getting old parts back? Yes, no, hey, stay on the lookout.